so we still have a decent amount of time before the scooter actually drops in Riders Republic. But there is already enough context to start piecing together what this thing is probably gonna look like. The scooter is scheduled for Season 20, which should be around fall this year. So yeah, we're not even close yet. But at the same time, it's not some vague maybe next year thing. It's actually coming, and that makes it interesting to think about now instead of 2 weeks before launch. And honestly, this might be one of the most important additions they've made in a while, because scooters are in a weird spot right now. On one hand, in real life, they are huge. Parks are full of scooter riders, TikTok and Instagram is full of scooter clips. On the other hand, in games, it's still kind of new territory. We've got some scooter games like Scoot and Scoot X, but both of those want to be more realistic than Riders Republic. Scoot is more playable and flow-based, still realistic but designed to feel good quickly. Scoot X goes deeper. Weight, balance, precision, momentum. It uses the same physics as BMX Streets, because it's the same developer, and you can feel the difference instantly. It's heavy, technical, and it demands control. If you wanna get new games at very low prices, you need to check out today's sponsor, Eneva. They are constantly adding new games, older games, DLCs, gift cards, pretty much everything is there. You can actually get Riders Republic at a really good price here. It also has a really strong Trustpilot rating, so you can shop with complete confidence and without any inconvenience. And if anything ever goes wrong, they have a 24/7 live support to help you with anything you may need. If you're thinking about picking up a new game or just want to save some money, check out Eneva using the link in the description. It directly supports the channel, and you might as well pay less for the same games. Now back to the video. Riders Republic is not that, and I don't mean it in a bad way. Riders has always been arcade first. Even when it does something that looks realistic, the design philosophy is always about flow, accessibility, and spectacle. Big air, big combos, big lines. It's not trying to simulate every tiny balance shift. So if you're expecting the Riders Republic scooter to feel like Scoot X, I just don't see it happening. What I do see happening is this: they are going to build it off from the BMX. The BMX is already a park sport in Riders Republic, and it has the rotation system, the combo system, the forgiving landings, and it already works in the Riders Republic map. So a scooter fits right in. All they really need to do is adapt it to handlebars and scooter style tricks. And I actually think that's the smart move, because BMX in Riders Republic feels good. It has weight, and it doesn't feel like you're floating around. You feel connected to the ground but still can go big when you want to. The balance is important. The skateboard, on the other hand, is way lighter. It's more animation driven. It's not bad, but I prefer the BMX. If they made the scooter feel closer to the skate than the BMX, I think it wouldn't be as good. I don't want a skateboard but vertical. I want like a BMX but adapted for scooter. And that's the sweet spot. Obviously, compared to dedicated scooter games, it's going to feel simplified. Trick inputs will probably be simpler, and physics will be forgiving. You will land stuff that would snap a real scooter in half. But again, that's the Riders Republic sandbox. That's part of the identity. Riders Republic has a huge map, and most of it's not skate parks. It's dirt trails, mountains, forest paths, snow, desert, random terrain that was designed around bikes, wingsuits, skis. The few park sports are the exception. We saw this with the BMX already. In parks, it's amazing. Outside of the parks, it feels limited, unless you switch to the off-road BMX. And that's why I really hope they think ahead with the scooter. A dirt variant would make so much sense. Bigger wheels, slightly different handling, more grip on dirt, not a full mountain scooter or anything crazy, just something that lets you ride around on the open world without feeling awkward. Because if the scooter is park only, people will enjoy it in specific zones, like they did with the skateboard. And Riders Republic works best when you can just roam around, switch sports, hit a random setup you found in the middle of nowhere. That freedom is the whole point of the game. Another thing that really matters is the trick identity. Scooters have their own tricks. Tail whips feel different from the BMX whips. Bar spins have a different rhythm. If they just copy the BMX animations and slightly tweak them, people are going to notice. It doesn't need unlimited trick variations, but it does need to feel like its own thing. Even small stuff, how fast the bars rotate, how the deck moves during a whip, how the riders positions their feet. That's the kind of detail that makes something feel authentic without going full simulator. And then there's a problem. They already announced that it won't be a full sport. It will be a toy like the dirt bike or the pocket planes we've already had, and it will probably drop with a few events and some challenges, and that's it. No deep career, no long-term progression path. So that's sad. If it's a full sport, that means leaderboard events, gear tiers, long-term grinding. That means they actually believe in it. I would prefer the second option. Even if it's a toy, though, that doesn't automatically mean it will be bad. Some of the most fun things in Riders Republic are the toys, because they are just there to mess around with. Another thing I really think they should consider, and this is kind of a bigger conversation, is a new zone. We haven't had a proper new zone in a long time, like an actual fresh area added to the game, not just event decorations, but a full new space designed around a specific sport. And if there was ever a moment to justify that, the scooter would be it. User-created parks have actually been really good lately. I'm not gonna pretend they haven't. Some of the feature parks are insane. Creative lines, good flow, unique concepts. The community is carrying a lot of the park creativity right now. A new urban zone, even a medium-sized one, built specifically with scooter and park flow in mind, that would hit completely different. Imagine a dense city block with layer plazas, stair sets, rails, ledges, bowls integrated into the architecture, maybe even a proper modern skate park built into it. Not just one park in one corner, but a full zone where everything is rideable. Because that's what makes the new sports stick. It's not just the vehicle, it's the environment around it. If the scooter drops into the same handful of existing parks we have been using forever, it will be fun, but if it drops alongside a new space that feels different, that will change the whole game. It makes it feel like a real expansion, not just an addition. So yeah, if they really want the scooter to have impact in Season 20, a new zone would be the move. We've been riding the same map for a long time now. It might be time to open up something new. If it feels responsive, if it flows well in parks, if you can hit clean lines and make cool clips, people will use it, especially in the clip community. So yeah, I think it will be arcade. I think it will lean heavily on BMX physics, and I think it will shine in parks. I hope it has some off-road flexibility, and I hope they give it enough identity so it doesn't just feel like BMX light. I'm excited but also cautious, because scooters have a lot of potential in Riders Republic. If they integrate it properly, it could become one of the most used sports in the game. If they half commit, it might just be something people try for a week. We've still got months before Season 20, so there's time for more info to drop. But yeah, this is definitely one of those additions that I'm watching closely. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think it's gonna feel like. More realistic, more arcade, whatever you want. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!